Bora de Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 continuando. Bom, vamos lá, a gente tem que ajudar os caras agora, né? Tô bêbado, é? Deixa eu ver aqui na J o que a gente tem que fazer exatamente. Aspire o local onde Hareton foi esfaqueado.
Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow. Oh, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store would be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that? And the lock looks scratched. Maybe someone tried to get inside without a key. Was someone trying to steal something? Or perhaps I'm not the only one who's looking to make mischief here. A lockpick. Maybe the murderer used it to unlock the powder store and then got rid of it here. Here, Matt. Search.
Nope.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
Pera aí. Um minuto. Voltamos. Bom. Vamos ver, tem uns rastros de sangue, né? Ah, tem rastro de sangue aqui. Onde será que é?
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
I found out a lot of things. The powder store is unlocked, for instance. It shouldn't be, should it? What do you say?
Well, I'm fed up with this fucking camp. You know what? From now on, I only want to hear stuff if it's truly important. I don't give a shit about the
Caraca,
rest.
o cara levantou do nada.
Let's go to the infirmary instead and take a look at Chertan. Maybe Moosa's already finished with him.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Moosa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Moosa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
What nonsense is that?
Someone must have poisoned the wine while I was not looking.
Oh, he was hiding under the table waiting for you to turn your back, was he?
Where did you get the wine from? I thought you didn't drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
Aí é
That's
foda, hein?
enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else.
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir, give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
Well, I'd say my opinion on these things doesn't matter. You're the commander.
Of course I am. But you could answer my questions when I fucking ask you.
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
What are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stieber of Stiebersitz in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is this Stibor of Stiebersitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. And you don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
All right. I'll try to distract the guard somehow.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blockheads. It'll be easy as pie.
How much time do we have for this investigation?
2 days at most, I'd say. Then Sigismund's deputy will arrive from Sedlitz. And Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
Beleza, vamos falar com o Musa então.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do. That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
Not this again.
Stop, you bastard! Nobody's allowed in here.
All right, keep your...
Move your...
Pô, por que eu só tô com carisma 19, hein? Pô, nem parece que tá sujo. Por que que 19 de carisma? Ah, entendi. Por causa das escolhas que eu fiz aqui, né? Só que eu já ganharia um carisma 29, olha. Nossa, compensa muito mais o casaco de... Justo que a tônica com bainha de praga. E dá 1, 2, 4. Ué. Ele é melhor em tudo o casaco justo? Por que que eu tô com essa porra aqui? Ah, eu coloquei a roupa do cara, né? Tá certo. Entendi, menino. Tô aqui, ó. Pra mim muda tudo. Cadê o moço?
You again? Once more?
But Katz himself sent me. I'm supposed to give a message to Musa.
Then you'll have to shout out the message, because nobody's allowed to see him.
Huh. What are you doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should guard the physician and not let him out of my sight. Even if he wants a piss, I have to go with him. You wouldn't happen to know what's going on, would you?
Well, if I was you, I wouldn't ask too many questions. You might hear something you'd rather not.
Aye, right. You know fuck. I imagine it?
Henry? What are you...
Now, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to...
I truly appreciate that. Tinge Sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help. What happened when you brought Chertan to the info?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly, soon after, he was...
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought.
What about that wine? Could I take a look?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could...
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little...
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Catherine, I think.
Catherine?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here.
All right. But what now?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, the best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different... If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have...
How can we identify the poison?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body. I find the symptoms of... That is...
And could I help you somehow? Can't be that hard, can it?
Certainly not. Why study something? I'm sorry. That was not courteous of me. The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse. And you must remember everything. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons, and you can read.
Oi!
Excellent. The chest is locked. But I trust you will manage somehow.
You have a whole book just about poisons?
I bought it on my way here, in Moravia. But please, do not mention it to anyone. It would not look good for someone.
Right. Examine Chertan's... Who do you think killed Chertan?
I have no idea. But who do you think is the prime suspect?
Couldn't Katz have done it? He is one of the...
What?
Well, he couldn't have killed him by his own hand, of course. But and then he spent the night drinking with us, so we would test...
Why would he...
Well...
And I would bet that it... And because it cannot be
I
you,
know, no,
someone should
Katz.
question them all.
Well...
I am very...
What if we forgot about finding the murderer? You'd be long gone before Grozov found...
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. My appearance is... And even if I did get away by some miracle, they would punish you and Katz instead of...
Não era Katz que eu queria falar do... Não era o Katz que eu queria falar do Nobre, velho.
Was it you who found...
Aye.
I need to ask you a couple...
I don't know nothing.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you don't hear...
Are you deaf?
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's possible.
What's possible?
It's possible we...
Oh, Christ. I knew it.
No! We might have just shut one eye for a moment. We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Churton started yelling, it was...
What did you do when you found Cherton?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Churton, he went as pale as a goat, but he snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him, Churton would have bled to death there.
As far as I know, there were 2 of you on guard duty on the tower.
Him? God's teeth. He's the most...
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, I tried to tell him I'm not fucking interested. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Churton shut him up for a while.
Have you noticed anyone suspicious hanging around by the powder store recently?
There's always someone going in and out. But no strangers. Not everyone can get up to that part of the camp. In fact, everyone who has access came to the place where Churton was lying.
How did you find
I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store and...
Porra, falei errado, eu queria falar o... Mas perdeu o boas. Vou ver aqui. Uma porção particular de melada que leva à morte certa, mesmo em pequena quantidade, ela é muito difundida principalmente na Boêmia e na Áustria. As plantas blá blá blá. Isso bem, depois ele não pode ser usado para nada além de matar. Se não fez ter engolido tal veneno e vier pedir conselhos, dê glória a Deus. É um milagre que ele continue vivo. Por algum tempo você precisa que cidadão, seus olhos. Foi para apresentar seus músculos, mas depois chame fogo podre. Já é um milagre padre, mas não das coisas não muito certo.
Why me?
O que de vinho, um punhado de absinto e o dobro de beladona. Mistura tem um líquido claro, de sabor e odor quase imperceptíveis. Olha só, então pode ser esse. Veneno da ave pitorri. Esse é um dos mais raros, pois é obtido apenas nas penas da pele do pitorri. Esse animal de cor preta e amarela tem sua origem para além da terra das Índias, e o contato com ele a black, eles que entram em contato com esse tipo de formigamento e tensão nos músculos, essa condição pode persistir por dias. Escapar, nesse caso basta queimar as penas. Não vai ser esse daqui. Chitereiro. Chama aliviador, por isso é uma das formas entre os médicos. Vamos lá. E com o gole da poção, se tirar uma dormência em todo o corpo, você poderá perder a visão por um tempo. Infelizmente estão morrendo. Tá. Difícil de preparar, essa poção bastante usada. Cadáver pode ser confundido com o cozimento de um alimento comum. Diz também que os pobres esquecem de metais em ouro. Dor de estômago, a pele ficará avermelhada, com bolhas, o intestino vai basicamente por ambas as extremidades. Vamos. Antiga de ninar. Caninga enrolada, cabeça pesada, logo será.
Right. I've learned something about poisons. Now I should examine
Não, com
Chertan's body.
certeza, ou é o beijo da morte ou é o primeiro, é o acônico, provavelmente, né?
All right. Holy Mary, Mother of God. He looks a bit ruddy. I can't see anything strange here. No bruise, no signs of poisoning. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw it... Ah, there's no way... He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have done... Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into... And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poor... completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? That's a nasty... But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp? His belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered... Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to... I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look like a robbery. That'll have to do. He had spasms. He shot himself. Warts or lesions, as red as a poppy. I mustn't forget anything.
Tá, então é isso daqui, né? Cadê? Foi Deus, é um milagre que continua. Depois chama. Cadê isso daqui, ó? Beijo uma dor de estômago, a pele fica avermelhada e com bolhas, os intestinos vazios, normalmente pelas novas extremidades. Os uders enrijecem em espasmos e as unhas quebram. É isso daqui, beijo da morte. Onde que a gente sai aqui? Aqui, né? Não é por aqui que eu tenho que ir, né?
Did I imagine it? I heard something.
I read that book of yours, and I think...
What do you mean, you think?
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting...
This name means nothing to me. But if you think the symptoms are the same, are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
Absolutely certain.
All right. I have no choice, but now we can only hope that the murderer has not had time.
I better start search. You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the two guards.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. Even so, it is strange. For months, the people here have been sitting around doing nothing. Then suddenly, you turn up, and everything is turned upside down. You have done more in a few days than others in many weeks.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'm only saying that I find it very, very strange.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? What, you think I'll suddenly say I'm a spy? Yeah, even if I was, I wouldn't be stupid enough to admit it.
I was just hoping you would trust me enough to tell me the truth. Who are you?
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here and perhaps even return home, but only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
And this conversation never took place.
I'd better go and search the tents.
Good luck. I am depending on you.
Pera aí, rapidinho. Vou responder uma mensagem aqui. Bora. Achei, eu tava com o negócio aceso aqui, mesmo assim não.
I must be mad.
E que é o T? Eu já tenho certeza que é o corvo, hein? Eu já tenho certeza que é o corvo. É o R. Qual que é o... Ah, esse é um dos dois primeiros, não, o R ou o S. Só no R primeiro. Tô com a roupa de... Tá. Ladinão da massa. É ali o negócio dele.
Nails? Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt.
E o cara não me viu. Como que o cara não me viu? What the fuck?
Oak. And dry as a bone. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death. Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here.
O que eu peguei aqui?
What is this strange letter?
Amigo emplumado, o povo que vive na bota está inquieto. O tempo está acabando e a raposa ganha cada vez mais forças. O gás da pimenta deve queimar hoje à noite. Será a última chance. O gato velho, o jogador e o cavalariço são dispensáveis. Prepare-se para o pior. Ninguém se cala tanto quanto o beijo, quanto quem recebeu o beijo. Aguarde a próxima mensagem, depois de amanhã, no mesmo local de sempre. Amigos do Homem da Bota. Oxe, por que eu continuaria, né? Cadê? Opa, diário. Não tem por que olhar as outras, eu já olhei a principal, que é.
Ugh, stinks of vomit. Nothing out of the ordinary. Ugh, just a broom. There's nothing here. I reckon those two really are innocent.
Vamos ver. Vou pegar a exaltadora.
Still, it's crazy. Slicing people open.
É. Tem ali, será naquele...
I'm sorry.
Here, Mutt.
I must be mad.
Beautiful, but empty. No poison.
Have you heard Katz has taken on a new fella? The fucking camp's full to bursting as it is. If he tries to make me share my tent with him...
Weaving something like that must have been one hell of a job. There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame.
I know what you're like. Shit scared the whole time. That's
Agora os devem moscar, né? A gente já descobriu.
Don't think I can't see you.
I'm just passing through. Keep up the good work, Master Guard. He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times. How could anyone drink all this? At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet. Grozav doesn't strike me as a keen reader. Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
E agora, onde que a gente tem que ir? Onde está a minha cama? Muita coisa roubada ainda, né? Tirar o que eu tiver de roubado aqui, né? Só isso que eu roubei? Só roubei um livro? Eu roubado mais coisa. Beleza. Não dormir salvar, né? É fé.
Right. I found out all I could.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military...
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Well, that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Kat.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed.
I find that hard to believe. But if it...
Chertan was killed by our corporal. Stephen, known as Crow.
What?
Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Puta, devia ter sido ele,
I
né?
am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Crow crept up on Chertan in the night and tried to kill him. And others would no doubt have ended the same, because Crow is an enemy mercenary.
What bilge? I've known the man for years, sir.
He made it all up. Where's the evidence?
Crow had a secret message in his pocket. Someone gave him a lot of money to make as much mischief in the camp as possible.
Is that true, Stephen?
You don't believe him, do you? He made it all up. He only just arrived, and he's got you wrapped around his little finger.
Give me the message, lad.
Here it is, sir.
How could you? After we've known each other for so long.
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be.
Eu devia ter acusado o nobre, né?
We could have you
Será que dá pra eu
tortured,
voltar?
too.
Eu queria tentar carregar... Coisar o nobre. Deixa eu ver. Cova do leão. Vamos tentar... Vamos tentar acusar o nobre. O nobre é um filho da puta e ele tinha os negócios ali, né? Não dá certo, a gente volta de novo, mas... Eu preciso tentar acusar esse porra de ser filho da puta. Vamos tentar. Só porque, tipo assim, agora que eu me dei conta que eu...
Right.
My word. In the meantime,
Vamos ver.
Well then, gentlemen.
Bom, aqui a gente já sabe
That's
tudo, né?
not only your... There are always problems, but...
Eu vou ficar em silêncio.
I was Tell me, why should I believe the word of a low-born drunkard? Especially when it seems you and Moose...
because I can prove everything I say, I tasked Henry here, one of my best soldiers, to find out what really happened.
Him? Tell me, lad.
Eu só tenho 20 aqui, né?
Well, that's simple, sir.
That doesn't prove
Do you think I...
Musa?
Cats and the boy were drunk.
I find that hard to believe. But...
Chertan was killed by the camp commander, Grozav of Boromlaka.
What?
You scum! How dare you!
Silence!
You aren't gonna let this peasant insult me, are you, sir? You should...
That can wait. And start at the beginning.
So Grozav was most likely trying to steal black powder. It's very valuable, but Chertan caught him in the act. There was a fight.
Me? Stealing?
What do you...
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Chertan disturbed Sir Grozav, then he spilt the powder.
I've had enough of this.
But Sir Grossoff...
Me? Of course not.
See then? What happened next? You carried Cherton to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him...
It seems someone poisoned.
Grozav went to the infirmary a little before me and Katz. He could easily have had time to poison the wine Musa gave to Chertan.
What say you, Sir Musa?
It cannot be ruled out.
Well, Sir Grossoff...
Why are you all still listening to that dung grubber? Where would I get hold of poison?
You brewed it up yourself. I found lots of valerian in your tent, which is used to make Dollmaker potion. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
That's enough. You'll die, you liar.
Silence! I've heard more than enough. Sir Grossoff, you will come with me.
Me?
The king will not stand for wrongdoing among his nobles. That must be punished.
But I didn't do anything.
Caralho.
Don't make this harder than it need be.
Keep away from me.
Calm now, sir. Calm down.
Shut up, you worm. It's all your fault anyway. I won't let you put this on me.
Nossa, não
You
mandou
hear?
muito bem aqui.
Fuck you, whoreson! Ain't had enough, yeah?
No, you don't. Well, Sir Stibor, one problem is cleared up, and another one takes its place.
I wouldn't say that. We've rid the king of one idiot. It's just a pity Cherton had to die because of it. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for the unpleasantness you suffered.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
What will happen to the camp now?
That is not your concern. I will personally take command. You just get rid of the corpse and clear out the royal tent for me.
With pleasure. We won't be staying long anyway, will we, Henry?
About time.
Well, the lad helps with an investigation, and it goes straight to his head. At Sedlitz, you can look forward to training so tough that you...
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make...
Coisa boa, hein? Nossa, ainda bem que
I'm sorry.
preciso comer, hein? Depois preciso comprar. Não dá pra ficar andando por aí com esse traje aqui. É arco de nobre.
You said you needed my help with something.
I do. Someone's been... I haven't actually seen anyone, but I even...
What did you...
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice.
Did you understand what the...
Not a word.
What did it sound like?
Hungarian. You can't mistake that
When did all this...
About 2 days ago. I haven't slept a wink.
Has anything else...
No.
A shoe?
That's just what... If both went missing, I just think someone stole them.
I could think of a few things.
Yuck.
Do you think someone's...
Judging by the mumbling, I bet you never know what a creep like him might notice. What do you plan to...
Well, if he really did steal your shoe...
That's not a bad idea.
You've got the other shoe, don't you? You can't walk around with one shoe.
It's not Matt I'm worried.
I could lure him out of the camp and slit his...
I could manage that myself. But it would only cause trouble. Give him a fright.
All right.
Thank you.
It's happening.
At last.
Tell Zizka everything.
I will. But be careful.
Search.
What now?
Good doggy. Good boy.
God bless.
Greetings to you two.
Peraí, só um minuto. Continuando, continuando.
Gentle and well formed. Enough to turn even an honest man's head. There's a devil who only can.
What is it, boy? Is this where the shoe thief lives? That's Catherine's. So this is where the Cuman who...
So it's you. You're the Cuman that keeps bothering the black...
Mi van. Nem értem.
What are you on about? Bathhouse. Das Bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench. What?
Igen. Aha.
You and the bathhouse girl. Otherwise, bang bang.
Bassza meg, ember, nyugodj meg! Bad girl alone?
You look like you understand. See how easily we came...
Bom, beleza. A Catherine ali. O Patowitz.
You swine! Alert! To arms!
First, cough up the coin, and maybe you'll live to see.
Have mercy. I have a...
Well, you should have thought.
I'm sorry.
Ah, you get out of here.
Stuffed owl and piss off.
I found the Cuman who was stalking you.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like...
And he understood. Have you learnt Cuman? And what about...
Here they are.
Thank God for that. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a...
Get the hell out!
Aqui eu não posso entrar, é?
Get the hell out!
Que lugar que é esse aqui? Opowitz, é isso? Como que é o nome? Opatowitz. Oh, aqui tem um baú escondido, hein?
Are you
Você.
still staring? Are you trying to piss me off? Back off!
Quebrando a porrada, você vai ver só, filho da puta. Enfim. Paramos por aqui. É nóis.